Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Inverness Raceway 7-card on tap here this afternoon. Correct time of day showing on the board at 12:46. 1 o'clock is our post time for the first. You want to check your program? We'll go over the changes for this afternoon's card of racing. Equipment changes in the first. Number 1, the Silver Diesel, puts a burr pole on the right-hand side. Number 4, Weather the Storm, adds Tony Morgan's spreader. Number 5, JG's Jumanji, off with the spreaders. And number 7, DC Frisco, minus the side rolls. Second to Bob Johnsky. Ryan Campbell drove Bob Johnsky. Kevin Bailey had Halmack Impeccable. Bob Johnsky was a winner in 2:01 and 3. Back 6 1/4 lengths. Halmack Impeccable paced the mile 2:02 and 4. Number 3, Southwest Bliss, minus the blind, and he goes to an open at a hood with caps. Over to race number 3, number 5, Zero Stress Nora. J.J. McDonald is up. J.J. McDonald up. Over in the fourth, number 1, What Mock. Fourth. Race number 5, it goes as programmed. Over to race 6 to 2, you get the credit. Off with the bar bit, and he goes to a Grit Davis bit. Number 6, La Playa Deo, takes off the closed, and he goes to an open at a hood with caps. Upon completion of race number 6, we're going to retire Intended Royalty here this afternoon. Intended Royalty owned by the Copleys. We're going to retire him, that 12-year-old, after race number 6. And race number 7 is our feature on this afternoon's card of racing. They go for purse $1,800 at a field of 6. Euchert, Windermere Best Man, Eastward Old Fun, JJ Scarlet Solid Silver, and Rotten Ronnie. They go for $1,800. That's in the 7th. Correct time of day there on the board at 12:49. 1 o'clock is post time. At approximately 12:52, the entries will make their way from the paddock area on towards post parade here for the first. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the first condition field. Downfooters 1 and 2. They go for a purse of $1,000. Terry Morrison, Joe Lois, Erwin Cleaner, and Brian Tracy share ownership on the 1, the Silver Diesel. And Gerard Kennedy is up. Michael Clary, the owner of 2, Wims Wonder. Kevin Bailey drives. James and Rebecca Struthers, owners of the 3, Who's Your Shadow. In the sulky, it's J.J. McDonald. Next on post parade is the 4, Weather the Storm, owned by the Irish Road Stables. Brian McGinnis trains. Redmond Doucette is up. Gussie McLean, the owner of the 5, J.G. Jumanji. Rodney Gillis drives. Wine and Cheddar, you hit a post 6. Owner trainer driver is Mr. Arden Mofford. In the backfield, the 7, DC Frisco. Owner breeder, trainer driver is Sean McDonald. Field of 7 here in the first, going to post in 4. 4 minutes, post time for the first. Down to 2 minutes now, 2 to go. And 3's called up to the gate. Three. They go for a purse of in the backfield. DC's Frisco and Sean McDonald. The 7 gapped off the gate, as the 6 is also Wine and Cheddar. The first off the gate and away. And a Williams Wonder in the middle looks for the lead. On the outside, Weather the Storm goes to a break into the turn now. And the Silver Diesel comes away from the front there on the outside. It's Williams Wonder. Third on the outside, Who's Your Shadow? Heading down the backside toward the opening quarter, Wine and Cheddar is tucked in there in 4. At a 5, GG's Jumanji, DC's first. Up front, chopping out the fractions, hung out here, second on the outside. Who's Your Shadow in third at the rail? That is the Silver Diesel. Heading toward the half mile, driving up here on the outside, it's Wine and Cheddar, along with JG's Jumanji, DC's Frisco. On towards the 5/8 turn now. Up front down the lead, Williams Wonder. Second, Who's Your Shadow? JG's Jumanji. First here on the outside, Wine and Cheddar's going to follow him. The Silver Diesel and DC Frisco. 3/4 up and coming now at a half, 102 and 4. Williams Wonder, the 3-year-old by Hilarious Halo. Up front down the lead, JG's Jumanji, a second, Wine and Cheddar. Out there, third on the outside, in 4 at the rail, looking for racing room. Who's Your Shadow? DC's Frisco is coming. Then the Silver Diesel on towards the 7/8 turn now. The 3-year-old filly. Williams Wonder opens up on the lead. 134 and 4/5 past that 3/4. And Kevin Bailey On the gas pedal through the lane here with Wim's Wonder. A 3-year-old filly. First win on the season. Fight here is for second. JG's Jumanji. Wine and Cheddar is up to pick him off at the wire. Wim's Wonder, he goes wire to wire. 2:04 4/5 here in the first. Unofficially 2-6-5 3. Wim's Wonder the water. Wine and Cheddar second. JG's Jumanji third. Who's Your Shadow? Unofficially up for fourth. 2-6-5 3. Unofficially here in the first. Arriving at the race runs Water Circle, 3-year-old big pacing filly by Hilarious Halo. Had the full scholarship mare, Just a Minute. This horse was bred by Brooke Cleary at a Montague. Prince Edward Island, he's owned by Michael Cleary at a Montague. Kevin Bailey. And the first official, the Silver Diesel 6. Wim's Wonder the water. Hoosier Shadow 4, Weather the Storm 7, JG's Jumanji 3, Wine and Cheddar second, DC Frisco 5. 31 and 4, 102 and 4, 134 and 4. Race winning trip 204 and 4. Top the program in review 614732. 5 in the bottom, $20.40 to win on the 2. Whims Wonder. Exact combination 2 and 6, $88.20, 88.20. Exact combination, triact combination. Up and coming in the second, first and the early double, line posted. For the 1, Helmack Impeccable. Started at the north side downs yesterday afternoon. Started from post position 6, finished second to Bob Johnsky. Bob Johnsky paced the mile 2:01 and 3/5. Helmack Impeccable. He was back 6 1/4 lengths, paced the mile 2:02 and 4/5. Kevin Bailey in the sulky on Helmack Impeccable. Ryan Campbell, who had 4 wins on the program at the North Side Downs yesterday afternoon. He was in the sulky on Bob Johnsky. Another equipment change in the second, number 3, Southwest Bliss, minus the blind bridle. And he goes to an open on the hood with cups. Over to race number 3, first end of the early daily double. Number 50, Stress Nora. Pencil in the driver, Mr. J.J. McDonald. $50 on 50 on sale here this afternoon. They're in the paddock area over on the backside now. They'll make their way over to the parimutuel area. Our 50-50 on sale this afternoon will draw upon completion of race number 6. Your officials for this afternoon's card of racing in the paddock. It's our paddock judge, Karen Hocko. Starter is Mr. Joe Garrett. Officials for this afternoon, our presiding judge is Danny Boy McKinnon. Associate judges are Craig Mills and Sean Tobin. On photo finish, Doreen Gillis. On photo patrol, it's Brock McLean. Our charter is Shannon McLean. Our timer is Carter McDonald. And our track manager is Megan McQuarrie. Entries moving down the backside on towards Post Parade here for the second. On parade from the lower turn, there are the entries here in the second condition field. They go for a purse of $1,050. Halmack Impeccable, owned jointly by Kim Gotwell, Brim White, and Sandra O'Donnell. They share ownership with the trainer-driver, Kevin Bailey. Two Private Paradise and owner-trainer-driver, Arden Mofford. Alec Dan McDonald is the owner-trainer of the 3 Southwest Bliss. In the sulky, it's Mr. Andrew McLean. Keith McDonnell is the owner on the 4. A 4-year-old by State Treasurer, Watch Him Treasurer. Lewis McDonnell is in the sulky. Andy Stewart shares ownership with the driver Redmond Doucette on Dirty Bobby. Lennon said for owner trainer driver up and aboard on the 5-0 Strasnora. For those of you just arriving, we'll go over the changes for the remainder of the program. Over in race number 4, equipment change on the 1, What Box Me Win, minus the hood with cups, and he goes to an open bridle. Number 7, What's Up Doc? Sean McDonald is up. Sean McDonald up. The 5th is okay, 5th okay. Equipment changes in the 6th. Off of the bar bid on the 2, you get the credit. Put a Grit Davis bid on. Number 6, La Playa Deo in the 6th. Minus the closed bridle, he goes to an open and a hood with cups. Race number 7, our feature, it goes as programmed. And speaking of feature horses here at the Inverness Raceway, we're going to retire Intended Royalty, that tough 12-year-old campaigner. He raced entirely in the invitational ranks here at the Inverness Raceway. Will retire Intended Royalty upon completion of race number 6. My selection here in the second. For the winner, I went to the 3 Southwest Bliss, the 13-year-old mare by Blissful Hall. Hasn't been to the winner's circle. One. Andrew McLean in the sulky, the regular pilot. For second. I went to the 2 Private Paradise. He's yet to hit the winner's circle for the 2023 harness racing season. 3, 1, and 2, my call here in the second. Favorite showing on board at $3.70 is the 5. Dirty Bobby, a 3-year-old by Penn Sway Redmond, a Doucette in the sulky. Down to 1 minute on post time. 1 minute post time. Here for the second. Entries called up to the gate. The B.A. Watson starting gate is on the move. Your starter, Mr. Joe Guerra, lining them up, collecting your starters here for the second. Starters for the second, moving on the stable turn. Condition field, novators 301. Last 5, they go for a purse of $1,050. Field of 6. Halmack impeccable on the rail. Kevin Bailey, Private Paradise, and Arden Mofford. Southwest Bliss and Andrew McLean. Watch him treasure. Lewis McDonnell, Dirty Bobby, Redmond Doucette, Bank of Dad, and Timmy Gillis. Field of 6, all on the wings. Gate picks up speed. The 1, Halmack impeccable, and the 4, both gapped off the gate. Off the gate and away, and Southwest Bliss and Andrew McLean. Head out for the lead. Second here on the outside is Dirty Bobby, Halmack impeccable. He's up there in 3. Down the backside toward the opening quarter, Private Paradise at a 4. Watch him treasure 5. And then Bank of Dad. Up toward the opening quarter now, and a 13-year-old mare. Southwest Bliss is up front on the lead. Here's Halmack impeccable. Racing for the second day in a row, Kevin Bailey. showing no mercy. 30-4 past that opening quarter. Going to challenge that 13-year-old mare for the lead. He's in for a long day here this afternoon, heading to the half mile. Southwest Bliss in at the rail. Halmack Impeccable is second on the outside. In third, it's Dirty Bobby at a 4, Private Paradise. In a 5, Watch Him Treasure. In net of 6, it's Bank of Dad to the 5/8 turn now. 1 minute, 1/5. Southwest Bliss. Halmack Impeccable is dogging it out here. Second on the outside, Dirty Bobby. He's 3 at the rail, 4 on the outside. Watch Him Treasure, Private Paradise, and then Bank of Dad. We're heading next to 3/4 now. And Andrew McLean and Southwest Bliss still up front on the lead. Dirty Bobby, head to helmet there second. Going to take a run through the lane, heading to the 7/8 turn. 1:31 3/5, Southwest Bliss. Dirty Bobby is getting up there within 3/4 of a length. Andrew McLean allows Southwest Bliss to go on through the lane, and he responds, opening it up. Southwest Bliss up here to win it for second. Dirty Bobby for third. It's going to be Private Paradise. Southwest Bliss, wire to wire here in the second. Raceway trap, 2 minutes, 4/5. Unofficially 3-5, 2-4. Southwest Bliss, the winner for Andrew McLean and A.D. McDonald. Second, Dirty Bobby and Redmond Doucette. Private Paradise and Erdem Mofford. Third, Watch Him Treasure and Lewis McDonnell. Finished up 4. 3-5, 2-4 unofficially here in the second. Circle, 13-year-old big pacing mare by Blissful Hall. And the Western Hanover mare, Jet West. This horse was bred by Winback Farms in Chesapeake City, Maryland. Owned and trained by Alec Dan McDonald. Regular pilot Andrew McLean in the sulky. Off the gate, right to the front, goes wire to wire. Good race winning trip, 2 minutes, 4/5. First win on the season for 2023 and win number 56 overall for this 13-year-old mare. 2 minutes, 4/5, Andrew McLean, Southwest Bliss here on the second. Second official, Halmack Impeccable 6, Private Paradise 3, Southwest Bliss the winner. Watch him Treasure 4, Dirty Bobby 2nd, Bank it at 5. approximate daily double odds. Miss Chili Pepper, $75. Rate 75. Makes me stupid. No tickets sold. There's 451 last 5. They go for a purse of $1,075. The one is Miss Chili Pepper, a 7-year-old Dally mare for owner, trainer, driver Tim Gillis. The 2 is Rankinville Seamus, owner, trainer, driver Sandy McNeil. Lily Watson and Marilyn McKay share ownership on the 3 Real Big. In the sulky, it's Mr. Arden Mofford. Brian Tracy and Derek Whalen share ownership in the 4 OK Gladiator. Donald Kennedy conditions. Gerard Kennedy is up. Zero Stress Nora, an 8-year-old Western Paradise mare, owned by Melanie, Patricia LeBlanc, and Roderick Smith. J.J. Okay, it's Mr. Redmond Doucette, field of 7. Here on the 3rd, going to post. 3 minutes. Entries will have 2 scores and move up to the gate. Our 50-50 on sale here this afternoon. Ladies should be in the parimutuel area down below. 50-50 will drop upon completion. Entries on the way back. Second and final score. Last chance at the windows. My selection here in the third, I went to the 6. Doc Sulky for the effort beaten. For second, I went to the 3. Real Big. 15 starts this year. Money earnings of $2,300. 8 out of 15 in the top 3. For third, I went to the 2, Rankinville Seamus and Sandy McNeil. And for fourth, I went to the 7, Makes Me Stupid and Redmond Doucette. 6-3 over 2-7 here in the third. It's your last chance at the windows. Entries called up to the gate. Favorite showing on the board, a slight favorite at $5.60 is the 7, Makes Me Stupid. And Redmond Doucette in the sulky here this afternoon. 4 out of 11 on the year. He was in the winner's circle once in 2023 for this 12-year-old. In 203 and 2. The second favorite is the 6, Doxron Henry. He's a slight favorite now on the board at $5.60. Rodney Gillis for the effort beaten. B.A. Watson starting gate on the move, collecting your starters here for the third. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the third. Condition field. Now winners 451 last 5. They're going for a purse of $1,075. Field of 7. Miss Chili Pepper and Timmy Gillis. Rankinville Seamus, Sandy McNeil, Real Big and Arden Mofford. OK Gladiator, Gerard Kennedy, Zero Stress Nora, J.J. McDonald. Doxron Henry, Rodney Gillis in the back. Now with Miss Chili Pepper and at the rail on the outside, OK Gladiator and Gerard Kennedy off the switch here early this afternoon. He opens up on the lead second. Rankinville Seamus, Miss Chili Pepper is driving third out of 4, makes me stupid. Up here in 5, that is real big. 6 on the outside, Doc's Ron Henry gets a moving. Then McNeil's not going to wait. He pops at that 2-hole. He's up here to challenge, but OK Gladiator just keeps on going. Rankinville Seamus out here on the outside. And at the rail third, Miss Chili Pepper makes me stupid, drives to cover perfectly in 4. Doc's Ron Henry's going to follow him. Real Big is in 6 at the rail. And then Zero Stress Nora, a minute and 1/5. By the half mile, 3/4 is up and coming. In at the rail, OK Gladiator, Rankinville Seamus. Second on the outside, makes me stupid. Is third on the outside in 4, Miss Chili Pepper. Doc's Ron Henry is still coming. 1:31:01 past 3/4. Rankinville Seamus puts a nose out front. That'll makes me stupid. He's going to tip out. He's going to fan 3 wide. OK Gladiator is still there at the rail. Through the lanes, Rankinville Seamus is bringing them on home. OK Gladiator is second. Rankinville Seamus up to win it. OK Gladiator second for third. That makes me stupid. 2:02 and 1/5. Rankinville Seamus here in the third. Unofficially, 2-4, 7 and 5. Rankinville Seamus the winner. OK Gladiator second. Makes me stupid third. Zero Stress Nora finished up 4. 2-4, 7-5 unofficially here in the third. Up and coming in the fourth. Number 7, What's Up Doc? Sean McDonald drives. Third official, Miss Chili Pepper 7, Rankinville Seamus the winner. Real Big 5, OK Gladiator second. Zero Stress Nora 4. Doc's Ron Henry 6, makes me stupid 3. 29 and 4, minute 1. 1:31 and 1, 2:02 and 1. Top the program in review if you're marking. 7-1-5, 2-4-6, 3 in the bottom. Heading into race number 3's Water Circle, the 5-year-old be pacing gelding by Vintage Master at the Modern Earth Mare, Little Whoops. This horse was bred by Kevin Gillis in Windsor, Ontario. He's owned, trained, and driven by Sandy McNeil. Across the board for the winner, the Rankinville Seamus, $17, $16.80 and $4.20. No places, no shows in the 4. OK Gladiator. Show on the 7 makes me stupid, $3.70. The Daily Double come back, $25 and 20 cents. $25.20. The track or combination in race number 3 was 2, 4, and 7. A good one. $579.80. The exact 2 and 4, 56.30. Driver. Our next card of racing here at the Inverness Raceway goes to post on Wednesday evening. 7 o'clock is our post time. It's our final Wednesday. Final Wednesday, 7 o'clock is our post time. Condition sheet is out. Declaration box closes tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock we'll draw tomorrow afternoon. The list will be posted with Standard Bred Canada. 7 o'clock on Wednesday, our 50-50 ladies are in the pari-mutuel draw upon completion of the 6th. Introducing the field here in the fourth. The number 610 last five. Also eligible, $4,500 claiming. They go for purse $1,200 on the rail. It's What Mocks Me Win, a 10-year-old Mach 3 mare. Owned and trained by Zach Mullins in the sulky this afternoon. It's Mr. Danny Gillis. To his buttons, an 11-year-old Astronomical, owned and trained by Anthony Beaton. Gerard Kennedy gets the call this afternoon. Dashpedia, owned and trained by Mary McQuarrie. Redmond Doucette is up. Adam Pond shares ownership with the effort beaten on the 4. Ari Zayden in the sulky. It's Mr. Rodney Gillis. Julie McPherson and Ryder McLean, the owners of the 5. Brookdale Buster. Andrew McLean is up. J.J. McDonald is the owner-driver of the 6. Lion Swift Lenny Hanscone Conditions. Rounding out the field, What's Up Doc, and a 4-year-old Hilarious Halo. Owned, bred, and trained by John McClellan. This afternoon, catch driver is Sean McDonald. Field of 7. Here on the 4th, going to post. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Post time here for the 4th. Our call. Gets the call here this afternoon, the first time for Danny doing the driving. Zach Mullins, along with Monica Sutherland, getting acclimated to the Truro Raceway this afternoon. We'll have a report on those guys a little later in the program. What Mocks Me Win? We went with a 10 to what? For second, I went to the 4. Ari Zayden and Rodney Gillis, the winner of his last start in 2:01 4/5. And for third, I went to the 6, Lion Swift, a 3-year-old Stay Hungry. $500 claimers, 3 conditioned horses in here. A very competitive field here for race number 4. The favorite showing on the board there at $5.80, and rightly so. Went over to the Charlottetown Driving Park for JJ Gold Cup and Saucer Week. He finished 6th, then he finished 2nd. He paced his miles in 56 and 56 and 3. This 3-year-old Stay Hungry has 20 starts on the season, upwards of $6,000. He's 8 out of 20. He's paced a mile in 59 and 3, but he's been clocked in 56. He's going to have to come from the backfield, but he'll be charging late here this afternoon. 2 minutes, post time, 2 to go. Entries called up to the gate. Favored on the board at 680, Lion Swift and J.J. McDonald. 1 and 3, they're at $8.90. What Mocks Me Win and Dashpedia at $9.10. Buttons, Gerard Kennedy gets the call here this afternoon. Longest shot on the board, Brookdale Buster and Andrew McLean. He already had a win here this afternoon. B.A. Watson starting gate. It's on the move. It's picking up your starters here for the fourth. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the fourth. Condition field. Nometer 610. Along with four $4,500 claiming. They're mixed up. From 1,200, What Mocks Me Winning, Danny Gillis, Buttons, Gerard Kennedy, Dashpedia. Redmond Doucette, Aries Eden, Rodney Gillis, Brookdale Buster. Gate picks up speed. Down off the gate and away, and What Mocks Me Win. Up front on the lead, Dashpedia second here on the outside, driving in third. That is Buttons. Tier 4 on the outside. That is Lion Swift. He hit a 5. What's up, Doc? Then Aries Eden and Brookdale Buster stretched out single file, passing that opening quarter, and the 10-year-old Mach 3 mare, What Mocks Me Win, is chopping out those fractions. Dashpedia tucked in there second. 30 and 4 past that open. And challenging third on the outside, driving towards the 5/8 now. In 4, it's Buttons. He hit a 5. Aries Aiden, What's Up, Doc, and Brookdale Buster to the 5/8. What Mocks Me Win is still there. 1-1. Lion Swift is here second on the outside. Dashpedia has a good seat at it third. Hit a 4, that is Buttons up in 5. Aries Aiden, What's Up, Doc, Brookdale Buster, 3/4. It's the next stop. Lion Swift on the outside for J.J. McDonald. What Mocks Me Win and Dashpedia is tucked in there third, but Lion Swift opens up here now. Dashpedia is coming here on the outside, and then What Mocks Me Win. Off the top turn through the lanes, and Lion Swift got a little rough there. Through the lane, Dashpedia is coming on here for Mary McQuarrie and a Redmond Doucette. Dashpedia up to win it for second. What Mocks Me Win third. It's Lion Swift. 2 minutes, 4/5. Dashpedia here in the fourth. Judges inquiry, racing action at the 7/8 turn. Judges' inquiry heading to the 7/8 turn there. Little bobble on the 6th line swift. Judges having a look at it will have their determination momentarily. And arriving back here at the race 4's winner's circle is the 13-year-old Babysing Gelding by Better's Delight at the Western Hanover mare Salsa Hanover. Ross Stables out of Rochester, Michigan. Bred this gelding. The Iron Lady of Harness Racing in the Maritime Provinces, Mary McQuarrie, is the owner-trainer. Redmond Doucette in the sulky, 2 minutes 4/5. First win on the season, and win number 51 overall. Dashpedia, Mary McQuarrie out of Redmond Doucette. Results of the inquiry here in the 4th. Number 6, Lion Swift, jumped over a pylon that fell down there at the 7/8 turn. He jumped over that pylon, which was laying down on the raceway. He interfered with the 1, What Mocks Me Win. What Mocks Me Win finished second, therefore no placing in the 3rd. And the 4th official now, What Mocks Me Win, was second with interference. Buttons 4, Dashpedia the winner. Aries Aiden 5, Brookdale Buster 7, Lion Swift 3, with outside interference. And What's Up Doc? He finished up 6. 30-4 by the quarter, 101-1, 131-1, 2 minutes 4/5. Top of the program. Win number 51 overall for owner-trainer Mary McQuarrie and driver Redmond Doucette. $9.90. Dashpedia paid on a win ticket. The Quinella came back $11.30. $11.30. 3, 1, and 6. Triacta $108.20. $108.20. Up and coming. Race number 5. The field of 6. They go for $1,600. Condition field. Non-winners of 1,001 last 5 also eligible. $8,500 claiming. They go to post in 10. $50-50 on sale in the parimutuel. Draw after race 6. Also, upon completion of race number 6, we're going to retire Intended Royalty. Intended Royalty is going to come back and retire here this afternoon. He came here to Inverness in 2017. 2017, he had 98 starts here at the Inverness Raceway, 49 time to Truro. Captured the Governor's Cup in 2020 at the Northside Downs. He was the winner of the J.A. Ferguson Pace here at the Northside Downs. Some of the races that you'll remember, Dave Ratchford had his mare, Miss Mac and Cheese. She come up here on Gathering Week. Dave Ratchford drove Miss Mac and Cheese, intended royalty, and Miss Mac and Cheese had a hell of a race. Here in Gathering Week, they went in 54 and 4/5, I believe. Miss Mac and Cheese just nipped out intended royalty on that evening. We'll retire intended royalty upon completion of the 6th. Redmond Doucette to the paddock, please. Redmond to the paddock, please. Entries moving down the backside, on towards Post Parade. Here for the 5th. Entries going as programmed. Our next card of racing here at the Inverness Raceway goes to post on Wednesday evening, 7 o'clock. Our final Wednesday, then we're going to race strictly on Sunday. Introducing the field here in the 5th. Now winners of 1,001 last 5, also eligible $8,500 claiming. They go for 1,600. JJ's Knight's Image on the rail. Owner trained by Eileen Beaton. Redmond Doucette in the sulky. He'll be coming along shortly. The 2 is Damn Lucky, owned by Dion Gillis. Ambrose Gillis drives Sunshine Low, owned by Ray McKinnon, Liam McKinnon, Danny Gillis up. The 4 Windermere Don't Matter, Rodney Gillis this afternoon for Malcolm McCacken and Alex Sutherland. 5 Rock'em Sock'em Scott, Gerard Kennedy drives for Donald. Ownership with the trainer driver, Walter Walker. Field of 6 here in the 5th. Going to post in 5. Entries on the way back. Second and final score. Down to 4 now, 4 to go. Our 50-50, it's at $1,312. $1,312. A nice 50-50 here this afternoon. Beautiful afternoon for harness racing. It's at 13-12. It's still growing. We're going to draw after race 6. It's your last chance at the windows. Entry is called up to the gate here for the 5th. Welcome aboard here at the come up train, Thomas Burke. Thomas, son of Moving down the backside, your starter, Mr. Joe Garab, lining them up. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the fifth condition field. Now winners of 1,001. Last five, they go for purse. 1,600. JJ's Knight's Image. Got a Redmond Doucette on the rail. Damn Lucky is two. And Ambrose Gillis, Sunshine Lou, and Danny Gillis. At a three, Win to Be or Don't Matter, Rodney Gillis, Rock'em Sock'em, Scott Gerard Kennedy, and Fisherman's Son. Got a Walter Walker, field of six. They'll be charging off the gate here for the sixth. At three, Sunshine Lou, he'll be charging out of there. Into the first turn now, and Sunshine Lou heads into the turn. Second in at the rail, it's JJ Knight's Image. Damn Lucky is third. At a four, that is Win to Be or Don't Matter, Rock'em Sock'em Scott. At a five, a Fisherman's Son. And a Walter Walker sitting in the backfield. On toward the opening quarter now, the 7-year-old Sunshine Beach. Sunshine Lou in rain to Danny Gillis. Up there chopping out the fractions. JJ's Knight's Image is up here close second. He left well. He's rewarded. He sits in the two-hole. Damn Lucky is third at a four. Win to Be or Don't Matter. Rock'em Sock'em Scott is on the move. That'll flush out. Win to Be or Don't Matter. And Fisherman's Son, he's going to have to come to the outside also. The quarter was 29 3/5. The half mile is the next stop. And Sunshine Lou is still in charge of the field. JJ's Knight's Image is snug there second. Win to Be or Don't Matter is third in the outside. Damn Lucky scooting up the rail. Fisherman's Son, he's up there driving the cover perfectly in five. Rock'em Sock'em Scott in the backfield. A minute and one. Down the backside, we're next to three-quarters, Sunshine Lou. Up here, second on the outside. That is Win to Be or Don't Matter. JJ's Knight's Image, Fisherman's Son, Damn Lucky. And a Rock'em Sock'em Scott. Stable turn, second and final time. Sunshine Lou. Past that three-quarters, 1:30 4/5. Second, Win to Be or Don't Matter. Up here, third in at the rail. That is JJ's Knight's Image. Four on the outside, it's going to be Fisherman's Son and Rock'em Sock'em Scott. The fisherman is coming. He's fanning out here on the outside, driving through the lanes here. Win to Be or Don't Matter, and Fisherman's Son at the mile. Fisherman's Son up to win it. Close for second between the four, Win to Be or Don't Matter, and the one, JJ's Knight's Image. 2:01 2/5. Fisherman's Son here in this fifth. Unofficially 6-4, 1 3. Fisherman's Son. Unofficially the winner for Walter Walker. Win to Be or Don't Matter, and Rodney Gillis second. JJ's Knight's Image, Redmond Doucette third. Sunshine Lou and Danny Gillis finished up four. Unofficially 6-4, 1 3 here on the fifth. Coming back from the lower turn after racing 3 stake races. One at the North Side Downs where he finished 4. Then he went over to the Charlottetown Driving Park. Mark Campbell get in the sulky. He was on the outside the entire mile. He was at him the whole way. He just got going before the mile and he finished 3rd by a neck. The next start, he pulled him at the quarter. And he was out on the outside in the Joe O'Brien Gold. They raced for $20,700. He went to the winner's circle. And in the circle, 3-year-old, a big piece of gelding by Arthur Blue Chip at the Commotion Mare. Is that you are Della? The estate of England. Mabu shares the ownership with Walter Walker. He does the training and the driving. 201 and 2/5. Second win on the season and win number 8 overall. Fifth official. Top the program, 36425, then won the bottom. 201 and 2/5. Second win on the season for Fisherman's Son. At a Walter Walker, $5.90. The exacta came back $45.40. $139.20 for that triacta combination of 6, 4, and 1. Up and coming in the 6th. You get the credit off at the bar bit, puts on a Grit Davis bit. The number 6, La Playa Deo, takes off the closed, and he goes to an open and a hood with cups. The 7th, our feature for 1800, it goes as programmed. First part, the late Daily Double, up and coming here on the 6th. Entries leaving the paddock area on towards Post Parade here for the 6th. Introducing the field here in the 6th, first end of the late double. Mr. Saturday Night on the rail. Owned trained by Kevin McDonald in the sulky. It's Mr. Rodney Gillis. It's a conditioned field. Nominators 801 last 5. Also eligible $6,500 claiming. They go for a purse of $1,400. Mr. Saturday Night is a $6,500 claimer. Post 2 and you get the credit. Owned by Mark McDonnell out of Port Hood, Lewis. McDonnell is in the sulky. 3 is Twisted Frisco, 11-year-old Force of Life. Owner, trainer, driver is Sean McDonald. The 4 Indy a wheelbarrow with allowances. He's a $7,800 claimer. Rebecca McKenzie, Brimwhite, and Kim Gotwell share ownership with Kevin Bailey. He's in the sulky. Avery Fraser and Dylan McLean, the owners of the 5 Lofty Shadow, the services of Mr. Redmond Doucette in the sulky. And rounding out the field, the 6, La Playa Deo, a 4-year-old Sunshine Beach. Owned by Erland Campbell and Madison Poirier. Trained by Joe Poirier, Danny Gillis does the driving. Entry's going to have 2 scores and moving to the gate. 2:45 is our post time here for the 6th. Last call for the 50-50. Also, after the 6th, we're going to retire intended royalty. Entries here for the 6th at the Inverness Raceway in the hands of your starter. The starters for the Gamester Phil Pinckney Cup just paraded at the Truro Raceway, showing the favorite is Fill the Bank and Monica Sutherland at 1-4. They'll be going in a couple of minutes for here at the Inverness Raceway. Entries are moving on the stable turn. Condition field along with $6,500 claiming. They go for purse $1,400, Mr. Saturday Night. At a Rodney Gillis, you get the credit, and Lewis McDonnell, Twisted Frisco, and Sean McDonald. Indy Wheelbarrow, Kevin Bailey, Lofty Shadow, Redmond Doucette, La Playa Deo, and Danny Gillis. A field of 6 comes to the top of the lane, first half of the late daily double here at the Inverness Raceway. They're all up and on gate. You're off and racing, and you get the credit. Zode looking for the lead. Indy Wheelbarrow is driving second. Twisted Frisco is third. Up here in 4, Mr. Saturday Night, Lofty Shadow in the backfield. That's the play at Deo. On toward the opening quarter now, and Mark McDonnell, so you get the credit. Up front, in rain to Lewis McDonnell. He's going to chop out those fractions. The Chestnut Indy Wheelbarrows in the 2-hole. Out here in the outside third. That is Mr. Saturday Night and Rodney Gillis. Lofty Shadow's going to follow him. And up in 5, Twisted Frisco in the backfield of Playa Deo. 31 1/5 past the opening quarter. We're not halfway through here. They're 3 in. They're 3 out. They're paired up. Passing the half mile. You get the credit. Up front by a length. Second on the outside, Mr. Saturday Night. Third, Indy Wheelbarrow, Lofty Shadow. Twisted Frisco and La Playa Deo. 102 3/5. They're going to pick it up here. Heading down the backside, the 3/4 is the next stop. You get the credit. Strong up front on the lead. Mr. Saturday Night, he's been out there since the opener. Up there third. That's Indy Wheelbarrow, Twisted Frisco, Lofty Shadow, and La Playa Deo. Stable turn, second and final time. Mr. Saturday Night is keeping on a coming. 133 1/5. Up front down the lead, you get the credit, is still up there by a head. Mr. Saturday Night is second. Indy Wheelbarrow and Lofty Shadow. You get the credit's going to bring them on home. Out here on the outside, that is Mr. Saturday Night. Down at the rail, you get the credit. He's going to go wire to wire, Mr. Saturday Night. Finished up second, Indy Wheelbarrow. Finished third, 201 3/5. You get the credit, and Lewis McDonnell. That's the two ladies for our 50-50, Julie McPherson and Patricia Poirier. They do an excellent job here at the Inverness Raceway. Our 50-50, it's the best in the Maritimes. Each and every night we race here, upwards of, like there's not a big crowd here this afternoon. It'll be close to $1,400 when all is said and done. We're waiting on the winner, Lewis McDonnell from Port Hood. He's the winning driver. He just went wire to wire with his son Marks. You get the credit. He's going to draw that 50-50 for us. Intended royalty is somewheres over there in the paddock area. He's going to be retired here this afternoon. Eddie and Randy Copley's 12-year-old intended royalty. Coming back here to the race 6 winner's circle, Mark McDonnell's 10-year-old brown pacing gelding by Up the Credit. Ed the Grin from Ear to Ear mare. Secret Grin, bred by the Martin Stables out of Loretta, Ontario. Mark holds the ownership papers. He's year with number 16 overall. 2, 1, and 3. The winner's enclosure. You get the credit, and Lewis McDonnell. Mr. Saturday Night second, you get the credit. The winner, Twisted Frisco. Finished up 4, Indy Wheelbarrow. He was 3. Lofty Shadow 5, La Playa Deo 6. 31 and 1, 102 and 3, 133 and 1, 201 and 3/5. Top the program, 21435, 6 on the bottom, 201 and 3/5. You get the credit, and Lewis McDonnell. 214 try 4630, 4630. The 2-1 or 1-2 Quinella combination here in race number 6. It came back $7 even, $7 even. Coming back from the lower turn, this 12-year-old campaigner was bought in 2017 by Ed and Randy Copley. He made his lifetime record as a 9-year-old of 154 and 2/5. After coming to Inverness in 2017, he had a career of 98 starts here in the Maritimes, 49 wins, half of them wins, 20 seconds and 6/3. He had a lifetime summary of 191 starts, 61 wins, 39 seconds, and 18/3. His fastest mile at the Inverness Raceway was 1:55 and 3/5. Since being purchased by the Copleys, he always raced the winners over, with Redmond Doucette being his regular driver. He was a 3-time winner of the Johnny and Margaret Allenian Pace. In 2020, he won the Governor's Cup at the Northside Downs. In 2021, he was the winner of the J.A. Ferguson Pace at the Northside Downs. Intended Royalty was a warrior who battled many injuries and went out a winner his last race, July the 7th of last year, 2022. Intended Royalty will retire here this afternoon after an impressive racing career. Anyone who would like to join us for a photo, please feel free to join in the winner's circle. We wish Intended Royalty a well-deserved retirement. Pacing around there on the backside, that is the big slugger himself, Intended Royalty, a winner here in the Maritimes. 49 wins, 20 seconds, and 6/3. Fastest he paced here in the Maritimes is 55 3/5 here at the Inverness Raceway. And who'll forget that start, Miss Mac and Cheese, and him dueling it out through the lanes and gathering weight. Miss Mac and Cheese came up a winner that evening, but Intended Royalty, as he did each and every start here at the Inverness Raceway, provided excitement for the fans. Coming back to the winner's circle, his regular pilot, Redmond Doucette in towed. Here is 12-year-old Intended Royalty. Family and friends, they're at trackside, bidding farewell to Intended Royalty racing here at the Raceway. Oh, so many nights he landed there in the winner's circle. The big fella has ahead of him Randy Andy and Mr. Ed Copley, the owners, Redmond Doucette. 99% of the time in the sulky. Happy retirement. One of the nicest pacers here at the Inverness Raceway over the years. There he is, Intended Royalty. Our 50-50, $1,500. Curtis McLean from Inverness. You just got yourself 1,500 clams. Just like a payday out west, Curtis. That's only for a couple of days, hey? Still have our feature to go. They're going for 1,800. Euchre and Walter Walker, Windermere Best Man and J.J. McDonald. Eastward Old Fun, Yellow Moose McDonald, J.J. Scarlett, Danny Gillis. Solid Silver, Rodney Gillis, Rotten Ronnie, and Redmond Doucette. The way Intended Royalty looked out there, he looked like he could race here this afternoon. approximate daily double odds. Euchert, 176. Windermere Best Man, 35. Eastward Old Fun, 176. JJ Scarlett, 58. Solid Silver, 176. And Rotten Ronnie, 6. From the top, 176.35, 176.58, 176, and 6 on the bottom. Introducing the field here in the 7th on the Inverness Raceway. Winners over 1,000 last 5. They go for a purse of 1,800. Kayla Habage Walker, out of Inverness, owns the 1 Euchert. Walter Walker is up. Simon Poirier and Chad McDonnell are the owners of the 2 Windermere Best Man and the Sulky this afternoon. It's Mr. J.J. McDonald. G.G. Stone and Max Stable. They own the 3, Eastward Old Fun, Bernie McDonald Conditions, Alexander McDonald, up an award. J.J. Scarlett, owned and trained by Anthony Beaton, Danny Gillis is the pilot. Solid Silver, owned and trained by DFR Beaton, Rodney Gillis does the driving. And rounding out the field, Rotten Ronnie. Andy Stewart at Inverness shares ownership with the driver. Redmond Doucette, Lennon McIsaac does the training. The 6 is Rotten Ronnie. Field of 6 here in the 7th. The winner's over for 1,800. We're going to go to post in about 4 or 5 minutes. 4 or 5 minutes. Give them a couple of minutes there. We're right down on post here now. They just paraded. We'll give them 4 or 5 minutes. $1,500 this afternoon, our 50-50. Curtis McDonald, he's over there on the backside somewheres. Just got yourself 1,500 clams. Curtis McLean. Not McDonald, McLean. Next card of racing here at the Inverness Raceway goes to post Wednesday evening, 7 o'clock is post time. Wednesday, our final Wednesday on the 2023 harness racing season. Then we'll go 8 more Sundays after that. 3 minutes or so to post. 3 minutes post time here for the 7th. Okay, Joe, pick them up. The B.A. Watson starting gate is on the move. Your starters lining up the starters for the feature. Favorite on the board at $2.50. Rotten Ronnie. He's paying $6 in the daily double. Field of 6 heads to the stable turn. Final time here this afternoon. Heading towards post. Water's over. 1,000 last 5 for 1,800. Euchard on the rail, and Walter Walker. Windermere Best Man and J.J. McDonald. Eastward Old Fun. Alec McDonald. J.J. Scarlett. Danny Gillis. Solid Silver. Rodney Gillis. Rotten Ronnie. Out of Redmond Doucette. Field of 6. Comes to the top of the lane here at the Inverness Raceway. Our feature on this afternoon's card of racing. Gate picks up speed. They're off and racing, and J.J. Scarlett heads out along with Euchard. Windermere Best Man, as he did the other day, goes on a break into that first turn. Rotten Ronnie's going to pop into the 3-hole. Up in 4, Solid Silver, Eastward Old Fun, and Windermere Best Man. He's up there, back pacing down. Euchert and Walter Walker up front, chopping out the fractions. J.J. Scarlett sits in the 2-hole. Rotten Ronnie is third. Solid Silver at a 4. Up there in 5, Eastward O'Fun in the backfield, back pacing. That is Windermere Best Man, 29 and 2/5. Past that opening quarter, stretched out single file, heading toward the half-mile Euchert. Up front and in command of this field, approaching the half, popping in the 3-hole. Here's the 5-year-old Malicious Stallion, Rotten Ronnie, heading towards the 5/8 turn. He's second on the outside. J.J. Scarlett's got a good look at it. In third at the rail. Solid Silver's following Rotten Ronnie. Eastward O'Fun. And then Windermere Best Man, 58 and 4/5 up the backside. Next to 3/4, Euchert, Rotten Ronnie. Second here on the outside, driving third, J.J. Scarlett. Solid Silver is 4. Eastward O'Fun and Windermere Best Man, stable turn. Second and final time now, Rotten Ronnie on the outside. Euchert in at the rail. Out here on the outside, that is Solid Silver. And J.J. Scarlett, 128 and 4/5. Past the 3/4. We're going to get a stretch drive here. Rotten Ronnie and Redmond Doucette is going to bring them on home. Euchert. And then Solid Silver through the lanes. Rotten Ronnie. Solid Silver on the outside, but Rotten Ronnie up to what a second. Solid Silver. I think Euchert may have held on there for third. Rotten Ronnie, 158 and 4/5 here in the finale. Unofficially 6-5, 1 and 4, Rotten Ronnie. Solid Silver, Euchert, and J.J. Scarlett. 6-5, 1 and 4, unofficially here in the 7th. Coming back from the lower turn, heading into race number 7's winner's enclosure. The 5-year-old brown pacing horse by Malicious at Brandon's Cowboy Mare Victory Cry. The stallion was bred by Cheryl Doddington out of Nova Scotia. Andy Stewart out of Inverness shares ownership with the driver, Redmond Doucette. Lennon McIsaac does the conditioning. Rotten Ronnie out there on the outside. For over half of the mile, coming away a winner. 158 4/5, a third win on the season from 5. 158 4/5, Redmond Doucette and Rotten Ronnie. Euchred was 3, Windermere Best Man 5, Eastward Old Fun 6, JJ Scarlett 4, Solid Silver 2nd, Rotten Ronnie the winner. 29 2, 58 4, 128 4, 158 4. Top the program, it should read 3 5 6 4 2 1 on the bottom. Rotten Ronnie, third win of 5 on the season, 158 4/5. Redmond Doucette in the sulky. The double come back 650. The exacta come back 1360. Triacta combination returned $86.40. Curtis McLean, he was the winner of our 50-50. That was at $1,500. That's a wrap for this afternoon here at the Inverness Raceway. Our next card of racing here at the Raceway goes to post this Wednesday evening. Our final Wednesday, 7 o'clock is our post time. Until then, take your time and have a safe and pleasant drive home. Good afternoon.